So today I'm going to show you how to make this little flower bouquet, and this one is for the fall. I do have a flower bouquet that's more like springish, and I made that a while ago, but I figured I haven't made one of them in a while, and since that one was so old, it was probably like one of my first videos, and I was doing it with my webcam, and it was just really bad quality, so I thought it was time to make a new one. So this one, as you guys can tell, is very perfect for Thanksgiving. I think it'd be really cute as a centerpiece on your Thanksgiving table. So if you guys want to learn how to make this, then just keep watching. So before we get into it, I also want to mention, like I said in my last video, the magazine Collectively Cakes has put me in it, and they actually came out with their second magazine, like the second edition of it. So they actually put my owl cupcake tutorial in it. So if you guys want to see it, I will put the link down below, and it has a 3-month free subscription. So I hope you guys will check it out. So for this, we're just going to have one piping bag with a tip on it, and the other 3 piping bags that have the frosting in it is just going to have a little hole cut out so we can place them into the bag with the tip on it. That's probably really confusing, but as you watch the video, you'll kind of understand it a little bit more. So I'm just taking the bag and putting it into the bag with the tip. So the tip I'm using is the Wilton 67 tip, and it's just a little leaf tip. So we're going to start to apply pressure and then just release. So you can kind of make these little flower petals as big as you want. And I know this tip isn't really for flower petals, it's for leaves, but I just like the way that the flowers come out. So once you get all the way around, we can now do the rest of it. So you just kind of keep adding layers on top of it until it gets to the flower that you want it to look like. When it comes to the center, you can either fill it in with just a plain tip, or you can just keep creating the flower petals until everything is filled in. So now we're going to pull our burgundy frosting out, and we're going to place our orange frosting in. So now when you pipe it, there's going to be kind of the burgundy and orange color, and I love these few cupcakes that come out like this because it looks so pretty, and it kind of makes it look a little bit more realistic. So now we can take out our orange and put in our yellow frosting. So I was originally planning on using this big glass teacup, and I broke it, of course, because I'm so clumsy. So while I was freaking out about how I broke it, I passed a pumpkin in my house and I was like, hey, I can use a pumpkin. So I just carved out the inside of the pumpkin, and now we can put our styrofoam ball inside. And I actually kind of like the pumpkin better because it looks a little bit more fallish and it's more rustic looking, I guess. I have used this styrofoam before for my last flower pot, so that's why there are a few little marks on it, but I put these cupcakes in the freezer just for a little bit, just to kind of make the frosting hard. So now we can take our toothpicks, and in my last video you guys suggested, I cannot talk, that I use 2 toothpicks at the bottom instead of 1 just for more support. So that's what I did this time, and it actually did help a lot. So when you're putting these in, you want to make sure the cupcakes are pretty close to each other. That way there's no spacing. And also, if you are noticing spacing, you can add on a few extra petals to the outside of the cupcake so that the cupcakes touch. So another quick tip is also poking a hole into the cupcake first before you put it onto the styrofoam. It just makes it a lot easier and mess-free. So now for the next layer, I'm just going to be using 1 toothpick, and we're going to place it in between the 2 bottom cupcakes. So as you guys can see, you kind of just keep stacking them on top of each other and just filling in all of the blank spaces with them. And if you have a denser cupcake, it will be a little bit more easier to use. And these are mini cupcakes, by the way. So I think in total I used anywhere from 30 to 40 cupcakes for this. It really depends on what size ball you have, but that's about the average. So I hope you guys enjoyed watching this tutorial, and hopefully you guys will make it too. And if you do, I would love to see pictures, so definitely send it to my Twitter or Instagram, and I'll have all of my links down below. So I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye!